Our team have chosen the topic of environmental problems, and the name of the project we chose is by Binatur because it refers to all the pollution in the planet, and the pollution kills the nature and all the creatures who live in that place and die. We can avoid destroying we can avoid destroying the nature, and we can follow some prevention to to make a difference. Or example, a care of water, don't throw the trash, don't throw chemical toxins in water, etc. And some things with that.
Carolina and she's Carla, and we are going to talk about environmental problems. Here we go. Are you used to cleaning the environment?
Yes, always I try to make a solution with the environment. And as I work as a teacher, I teach the child to clean the classroom and that kind of thing.
Very good. Are you used to recycling things?
Yes, as I was telling you, in the school that I work, we have like different kind of bottles, and we teach the child to separate the trash.
Did you used to create a recycling campaign?
Mm, the one that I'm telling you is like a campaign because we ask the parents to bring the pets, and we always give them like a gift when they bring to the school a lot of pets.
Uh, do you used to talk with people to raise awareness?
Yes, with the kids.
Like what do you say to them?
Like it's important to clean the streets, the houses, and not to put the trash in the streets because it's important to care about the planet.
Are you used to being careful not to knock damage the environment?
No, as I always have like a lot of things in my head, I'm not like putting attention in that kind of problem.
Do you used to throw trash into water?
No,
Are you used to using daily your car?
no, I don't have car.
Are you used to using a bicycle or something like that?
No, we use the bus.
Are you used to washing your car with a hose?
No, because I don't have car.
Are you used to throwing trash in the street?
No.
Why not?
No, because it's not a good idea because when it's raining, then we have problems if we put the trash.
Are you used to planting trees?
Yes, I have a house mainly, and we used to plant trees.
Are you used to wasting water when you're taking a shower?
No, I just waste like 5 minutes.
Are you used to putting apart your trash?
Yes, in the school.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Global warming is not getting any better. As if it wasn't enough, on October 22nd in Madrid, there was an announcement of a book which is attacking the notion of global warming.
Written by unskeptic who isn't sure whether the planet is warming and rejects the notion that mankind's actions are responsible.
This book is only encouraging people to not make conscience about consequences of global warming in the stand problems a big deal. Yeah.
sleep, and with the global warming, their home is being destroyed. Because one of the reasons is because of the contamination the humans made.
A weekend on Montreal. A year ago, on a reunion with my friends come up with an idea to go to some cabins on Montreal on the summer, and that's exactly what we do. When we were on the first week of vacations, me and my friends rent a cabin. We arrived like on 2 hours, and the first thing we do was to get into a game of pool. That was very exciting. Then, when the sun goes down, it was a little show on the restaurant. A friend of mine wasn't it. My friend acted out on a little contemporary dance. I know he was a dancer, but I didn't know he was going to perform that night in there. Then the next day, we went into a breakout in the forest. It was wonderful to have that time to appreciate the nature with my friends, with whom I grew up. Later that day, we went to a ski. I have never done this, so I fell so many times, but I like it. It was very funny. After all, we go home and look ahead if we go again.
When I was a child, I think like 5 years old, I went to the park that is literally in front of my house with my family. Then my parents started to talk with my neighbors and I was looking up at the dogs. After that, my parents come back to my house and someone turned off the lights and I was scared because I couldn't find my family and my neighbor, who is my mother's friend, brought me with my parents and finally my mom told me, "You look so scared. Cheer up because you found us." And I felt better.
One day, my family was visiting the ranch. On Wednesday, and coming back in Sunday. My aunts were playing the lottery and my cousin and me played hide and seek. My cousin Israel was angry because I found out where he was. They ran to me and I beat the noise and I began to bleed much. My father get up, but my cousin escaped for what not scold. My aunts and my grandmother saw what was happening and literally congratulated. My cousin scolded not only helped him a kiss on the forehead. My cousin wanted to watch Talk into to play again, but I no longer wanted to calm down. But he did not, and I do not talk with me. Since that day, I have problems and my noise always belong, so we were done.
Hi, my name is Arturo Rodriguez, and this is my anecdote. Years ago, I was a soccer team within my friends of the colony. The games we were every Friday in the afternoon night. We had won 4 games of 10 games with the first on the dinner table. I was the front on the team and he had 5 goals. Unfortunately, in the fight match, in an unfortunate move, jump and the goalkeeper pushed me and for was going to fall ahead. Fortunately, for not hit my head, I put my arms and unfortunately broke the right arm. Thus, I angry for the goalkeeper. My concern was my arm, and the physician saw and took me to the hospital, where the orthopedist takes 2 hours to get me accommodate the arm, and the 2 hours longer in my life. And he told me that I had to use 1 month and have the cast of the arm. So I couldn't write in the school and could not play foot soccer, and was my last match playing in the soccer team. The best of I have broken the arm is that you don't write in the school and your parents cannot to make the toilets. Thank you.
At Easter last year, I went with my family to a cruise on the Caribbean Sea and took the opportunity to celebrate my 15th year. It was an incredible journey. we were going as about 40 people. Most of my family were going on a trip. Remembered that before entering the boat we had to check in and gave us a card that was the key to the cabin and could use to buy something within the boat and ask for the drinks had your package after checking in when a few doors down. And we took a picture too before entering the boat. Then we all head towards the entrance of the boat and I remember when between me was amazed how nice it was the ship. This was called Royal Caribbean. I was amazed and actually had not seen anything. We went to our respective cabins and left what we brought with us. It was just a small briefcase and our bags. Suitcases you took them off, off because they had to go by the security area. There you record the suitcases to see if there you had something not you cool up as alcohol, sharp instruments such as knives, etc. Then we went to the bow of the boat to see how starting to sail the boat and the air was incredible. Oh, I almost forgot. Our cabin was very amazing. Had a balcony overlooking the sea. Inside the ship had many activities for all ages. Had party disc, there was a kart, had a zip line, a wave pool, mini golf, had buffet, restaurant, etc. There were many activities if you do not having the fun adds insult to injury. There was always something to do. At night had a gala dinner formal or not so elegant hairstyle or much makeup. It was just that you were arranged. That dinner was a dinner within the captain the boat. The restaurant is also good to occasionally get away of the boat and pick a break. The first stop was in Jamaica. The beach was nice, but the sand did not. The second was in Cozumel. That beach, if it was very nice including sand. Third stop was in the Cayman Islands. That beach was also very nice. The third stop is then finish and get back to the boat, and it was time to return. Oh, and starting cruise, Galveston, a little town about an hour from Houston. We arrived at the port of Galveston and went to Austin to spend that night with my godfather and his family. But the next day about noon we start go back to Monterey and so it was my very excellent trip 15 years with
Once I went to a friend's party named Sebastian. We called him Felipe because there was a guy named that way and he was giving away phones and stuff, and he hung out a lot with Sebastian. Anyway, me and my friend Aaron went to his house and had pizza with him and some other friends. With the other friends left my friend Sebastian to do that. He was into Melissa Collin, so we talked it out and told him that she was a party girl. She liked to go out and drink, so it was a bad idea. Also, if he would date her, he would need more money to go out.